right, Orrin Hatch is in hot water because the Tea Party is steamed and they want him out. The group Freedom Works launching a campaign to oust the six-term Utah senator, saying he's simply too moderate, just like they did to another long-term Republican senator from Utah. Now, a former senator, Tea Party activist John Loudon, says they're just following through on their promise. So, John, the problem with the senator is what?
Well, he's not a conservative. He's not a fiscal conservative or a social conservative. He just doesn't pass the test. And, you know, the Tea Party movement grew out of this outrageous spending. And when we're looking at Republicans who are part of the spending problem, I'm sorry, you're in trouble.
What particularly did he vote for or support, or still vote for and support, that ruffles you?
Okay, first of all, we've had a fake spending cap. I mean, that is so ridiculous. He has voted to raise the debt ceiling every time. He voted for TARP. He's voted for the bailouts. I did some independent analysis. There's a website called DW Nominate. It's a real academic, kind of a dry website. That guy, Senator Hatch, falls as the 7th worst liberal Republican in the U.S. Senate. So he's down there close to Snow and Collins, and that means he's neither. This is not a social conservative measure. This is government intervention in the economy. Senator Hatch votes for government intervention in the economy worse than any other Republican, except for there are only 6 that are worse than him.
John, I think that there has, and it actually began with your and your group's efforts to hold everyone accountable. But are you almost nervous now that you got what you wished for? In other words, now there's a full-blown little, I don't know, revolt going on within the Republican Party. So much so that Democrats might be salivating and say, let her rip, baby, let her rip. Let them divide and we'll conquer.
Well, you know, my wife's on the radio in Alabama. That state, they took over in November of this year. A lot of people don't realize that in the 49 other states. Alabama threw out 100 years of government control, and they've got super majorities in both chambers because the Tea Party is fed up. And it's not
so
just
you'd be
the Tea
okay
Party's
with
not
losing an election, maybe 2, to eventually get to that?
No, well, you know, we might lose 1 or 2 in theory, but Utah, I mean, the great patriots in Utah, that's the state where Bill Clinton came in 3rd place to Ross Perot. I mean, that's a conservative state.
So there you have it.
And Orrin Hatch does not represent Utah.
Okay.
He's a target.
John, thank you very much. John Loudon, of course, we did reach out to the senator. Not heard back, but we hope to have him on very soon. Meanwhile,